Woody Williams, Medal of Honor recipient. We're so happy to have you with us here today.
Good to be here.
And you look fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Yes. How many times have you been to this museum?
This is my fourth trip.
Okay. What does it mean to be awarded the Medal of Honor?
It is a complete change of life. My life changed the minute that I received the Medal of Honor. Because at that point in time, I didn't even know what the medal was. I had no concept of what it was going to do to me. I had no idea that my life would completely change and I would go in a different direction than I certainly never anticipated. And it represented not just what I did, but it represented those other Marines. 2 of them gave their lives to protect them. 4 of them were willing to give testimony as to what took place on February the 23rd, 1945, or I would have never received the Medal of Honor. So I have said since the beginning that I'm just a caretaker of this medal. It really belongs to those who gave.
What happened on February 23rd, 1945 in your life and the lives of the Marines around? Tell us about that.
We had been there 5 days. 4 days, it was on the 23rd of February. And we had lost a tremendous number of Marines trying to get across the first airfield. Because there was no protection. The only protection you had were shell craters if you were fired. And we encountered a string, a line of pillboxes, some concrete pillboxes. They had the total field of fire, and as we would try to approach them, we were still losing lots of Marines because we had no protection. And even though we tried a number of times to penetrate the forces, we didn't make it. Most of our officers had been killed. Most of our squad leaders had been killed. I had 6 Marines with me when I hit the beach. And all of those had either been killed or flamethrower demolition operators. So I was the only one left. And I was a corporal. And my commanding officer still survived. His name was Donald Beck. He called for a meeting of the NCOs. As a corporal, I wasn't classified as an NCO. But I was told I needed to attend the meeting. So we got a huge shelter. We were below ground level. So grazing fire couldn't protect us from mortars and artillery. That's it. But we met in that hole. And during the conversation, Captain Beck asked me if I thought I could use the flamethrower and do anything about some of the pillboxes. That's the first opportunity that we had in life to use it. My job was to keep the other guys supplied with ammunition and all that stuff. I was sidekicked for the people.
Your job was to maintain flamethrowers and to ensure that they were ready to be used.
That's right.
But not to actually use them.
That's right. At that point, I was in charge of these guys and I was to keep them supplied. And that's headquarters.
Some sense of the equipment man.
Kind of, yeah. But I have no idea my response to the captain when he asked that question. Others in the hole later said that my response was, I'll try. Okay, I'll try. So he gave me 4 Marines, 2 BAR, Browning automatics, and 2 other Marines, right? And their job was to protect me, shooting the pillbox that I'm trying to get to. And so they were under my control. So I put 2 to the right and 2 to the left, just told them when I go to the pillbox, blast them, shoot at them. They can't shoot at me. Two of those Marines got killed that attack. They had no protection. I was supposed to have a full charge man. We called him a full charge man because we take a piece of stick, wood, whatever, and put demolition on the end of it and put a fuse on it so that once we run the pillbox out, the full charge man's job was to run in, stick it into the pillbox and make sure that everybody in there was home. And I had one full charge man. He was to follow me. So I went toward the pillbox. He and I had gathered in on one. I guess I formed the plan. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out of this hole. And it was deep enough that we could get to the bridge. When we get up to the top, we're going to crawl toward the pillbox. I'm not sure of the distance. 20 yards, 30 yards, I have no idea now. But I crawled up out of it. I had a flamethrower. Instead of him crawling, when he came up out of the hole, he kind of bent over and stood up on his feet. And one of the Japanese got him, hit him right in the center of the helmet. And it penetrated the helmet, but not the line. Went around the side, and when it did, the force, it jerked him and threw him back in the hole again. And I thought he was dead. So I crawled back in the hole to see if he was dead. When I got back there, he's still breathing. And his eyeballs weren't focused yet. He was still woozy. But he wasn't able to accompany me from that point on. It just shocked the daylights. So then I began working. I didn't have a charge me.
And on that day, how many pillboxes did you take out?
7.
How long did that take?
4 hours.
So for 4 hours, you were going back and forth across that field of battle to get new flamethrowers,
That's
correct?
correct. You know, I facetiously said those guys behind me didn't like me. But not a one of them ever said, just wait out there, I'll bring you another one.
And so how many different flamethrowers did you use?
6.
And did you understand the enormity of what you were doing at that time?
No concept. Much of that day is blank. And I think General Snow mentioned that yesterday. That sometimes the mind just shuts down. It doesn't want to remember, and it doesn't. To save my life, I can't remember how I got the flamethrowers. I had to get them, and I got them. But I can't specifically remember whether I crawled. I just don't know.